Hey everyone, it's Mac. Welcome back to another edition of the Weekly Wrap, bringing you film news story you may have missed from the week of April 6th. So let's get right into it. In our first piece of news, we have Boris Kit from The Hollywood Reporter. The directors of Final Destination Bloodline, Zach Lipovsky and Adam B. Stein, have been tasked to helm the new adaptation of Metal Gear Solid. So they launched a new production company called Wonder Lab that has signed a deal with Sony. Part of that deal, they'll develop films with a duo to direct and original projects that they will produce for other directors. Metal Gear Solid, of course, this is the video game franchise created by the legendary Hideo Kojima. It would mark the first time the blockbuster title will be brought to the screen, and Avi Arad, Ari Arad are going to be producing the feature. The last time we got news of a Metal Gear Solid movie was Jordan Vogt Roberts, who did Kong Skull Island, was slated to direct it all the way back in 2017, but that project seems to have been put on the back burner. And also the other news we got was that Oscar Isaac was going to be possibly playing the role of Solid Snake, so we do not know with that if this is going to change anything or they're going to just do a whole new thing with it, so who knows. But quote for Sony Pictures Motion Picture Group President Sanford Pantich, he said, "Zach and Adam are thrilling storytellers, masters of visuals and suspense, and two of the most impressive director producers working today. Projects across all the company's film labels. We are so happy to create a home for them and proud to have them as part of the Sony family." So we will see any more news with the Metal Gear Solid movie. We will keep you updated. And our next piece of news comes from Jeff Dodge of Screen Rant. The first trailer for Jason Statham's new action thriller film Mutiny gets its first trailer. It arrives this August, and after spending a couple of years, we got another Jason Statham movie. He's going to be someone who, ex-special forces, ex-cops, and with the Mutiny trailer, it's kind of the same thing. So Lionsgate has released the first official trailer for Mutiny, which teases an action-packed film for Statham's character Cole Reed, a special forces veteran and former police officer who is determined to find out the truth after being framed for murder. The trailer hints at international conspiracy that Cole will confront as he attempts to take down the killer. And, trailer was fine. It's definitely just, your typical Jason Statham movie. If you've seen The Beekeeper, you saw Working Man last year, you've seen Wrath of Man, you kind of know what you are going to get. It should be a fun time in theaters. It's coming out during that kind of dead period from the summer going into the fall. Sitting on the fall is absolutely stacked. This coming out in August probably has a good shot to at least do well. Of course, after Mutiny, his next project will be the sequel to The Beekeeper, which came out in 2024. That's expected to come out in January 2027. So Mutiny will be released in theaters Friday, August 21st, 2026. In our next piece of news, we got our first look at Brad Bird's long-awaited animated film, Ray Gun, that is set to have Sam Rockwell and Scarlett Johansson, which is going to be premiering on Netflix. This article is from Stephen Lee of Netflix First Look. Ray Gun has been on the mind of Brad Bird for over the last 30 years, since even before he did Iron Giant. Of course, he's more established now, so we're finally going to get Ray Gun on Netflix later this year. What is Ray Gun about? In Metropia, a gigantic city in an alternate future as seen from 1939, Private Eye Raymond Gunn, played by Sam Rockwell, is drawn into a case involving aliens, murder, and a multimedia star named Venus Nova, played by Scarlett Johansson. So far with the cast, we have Sam Rockwell, Scarlett Johansson, and Tom Waits. These are the only talents that we have confirmed so far for the movie. The film looks really good, a neo-noir type film was set in the future. I'm all for it. Brad Bird's a really good director. This will be on Netflix later this year in 2026, so we will keep on the watch for that. And the last piece of news for this week is that the Super Mario Galaxy movie's box office streak could extend most of April. Last week, Super Mario's Galaxy movie came out in theaters, and while it's gotten some very mixed reviews critically, it's done well with the audience, grossing already $414 million, with $208 million of it being from domestic gross and the $207 million being from other territories. This is already the third highest grossing movie of 2026 following Pegasus 3 and Project Hail Mary, and there's a good chance that it's going to keep being the top grossing earner of the month until the Michael Jackson biopic comes out later this month. The only competition that is coming out in the next couple of weeks would be Lee Cronin's The Mummy, which is currently tracking to open somewhere in the $10 to $20 million range. Even if it ends up overperforming, Super Mario will likely beat that as well too. We will see how long the Super Mario Galaxy movie takes over April. Like, it's still gonna make money no matter how people feel about it. And then, you know, of course, the big one coming out this month would be the Michael Jackson movie, so we will see how long Mario reigns supreme. And that's all the news we have for this week. If I missed anything, please let me know down in the comments below. Until next time, I've been Mac from Mac Movie Reviews, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace!
Hey, if you like this video, make sure you check out one of my other reviews on my channel, and stay tuned for the next one.